Today, we're back in Sulmona, and we have a real treat for you. This has probably some definite features that need to be updated, mainly painting and getting some of the plaster fixed. But other than that, it should be good to go. So let's get inside and take a look at it. And at the end, we'll have a nice surprise. We have old double doors to get in. They need to be stripped down and repainted. When you look at the tile, these are all the original tile in this place in the front room. So you enter and you have the living room, the main living area with electrics already put underneath the plaster. So the electric is new in this place. And from the living area, you have a little hallway space, enough where you could probably put your jackets and things. Then to the right, we go into the only bedroom in here, and it is a good sized bedroom. You can put a bigger dresser here or just keep it the way they have it, a big dresser, small dresser, little one here. It is enough space. And if you look at the views that you're going to look at, you're looking at the old town of Sulmona with the church in the background and the mountains. It is impressive. The windows, they've been replaced. They're double pane windows. The problems you see on the wall back there, that this place has been closed up for pretty much almost a year. So you have stuff like that. Again, this would have to come down, get some plaster put in, get some paint put in on the wall, just to make it all nice and fresh. It's just these places, they need air circulation. If you have them just sitting closed, they are going to create spots like that. There was an issue on the roof. This is at the very top of 4 stories, I think is what this is. This used to be a hotel in Sulmona, and there's a condominium fee of $40 a month. There was a roof issue. The condominium association, they fixed it. So there's no more problem there. So when you do all the painting and plastering, or just painting, depending on what the plaster looks like behind there, that should all be gone and be good. All right, moving on. When you come out of the bedroom to the left, you have the kitchen and dining area. It is not the biggest kitchen, but it is also not the smallest we've seen. If you leave the table here and the small kitchenette, I would probably arrange this a little bit different. I would get this thing out of here and I would run the kitchen from here pretty much all the way across to right here. And I would try to incorporate my sink somewhere here, probably either underneath here or over there. But here would probably make the most sense because I think the connection is over there. I would probably move the refrigerator to this side. That way you can have a little bit more space with the table area. The refrigerator looks kind of out of place over here. Maybe just stick it underneath that cabinet and have a little pantry over here. That would make the most sense with the space for me. Beautiful views of the mountains out of the window. The windows have been redone. They probably need some painting on the outside because they're wooden windows. And this seems to have a little bit of weathering going on. But other than that, you have the shutters on the outside. I don't see any fly screens, so that would be something you would probably want to put on the kitchen windows for sure. As you're cooking, that way you can open the windows, get some airflow. But other than that, it's a decent size, and it should do very well for cooking and eating. Okay, so let's go check out the bathroom. Coming out straight into the left. The bathroom has some of the things going on the ceiling as well. Like I said, all that has been fixed. So all this is flaking off. Again, paint job is needed. This is not a huge bathroom, but the shower is decent size. You can easily get in there and take a shower, even for a person my size. You can be a little bit taller. If you're anywhere over 6'2", this is going to get a little tricky. You might want to put the shower head then, like I always say, on the ceiling. Other than that, you have toilet, bidet, sink, mountain views. Just the views out of every one of these windows is just insane. So let's move to the surprise. Once you get out of the bathroom, you have a little area up here in the front. We can store towels and all kinds of toiletries. So it's nicely the way that this is kind of broken up. I would leave the bathroom the way it is. But from the living room, you have this double door and you get out to the terrace. And so we're in Sulmona, right? And the main street starts right there. And down here is where the park is as you come into Sulmona. And this patio starts where this seating swing is and goes all the way around. So this patio comes over here. It's got a little gate where you can kind of separate it off, but it goes all the way back here. So you get the views all the way to these mountains. You can see all the way back there. You get to see all of the old town of Sulmona. You get to see all the way over to Pacentro in the other direction. This is just amazing. You get to have almost 180-degree view of the entire town. If you count the bathroom window that you have on this side, you're getting close to 360-degree views here, 270 of the entire area in here. This is just amazing. It's beautiful. You've got views all the way. I mean, look at back there. That's Pacentro. That's beautiful. Just imagine this on a sunny day. Everything is nice. Everybody's out and you're sitting out here and enjoying your little glass of wine. There's a lot you can do with this. Get the window to the bedroom. Yeah. This is crazy. It doesn't get any more central. It is not one of the biggest apartments. It's, I think, like right around the 50 square meters. So it's not one of the biggest or smallest, but it's if you're two people and you're looking for a place that has a huge terrace and outdoor space where you can just hang out and be in your private area. There is a pizzeria right below in the building to the right. So you have a place where you can go eat easily and quickly. This place is ideally located. It's hard to find anything like this for this kind of money. It needs a little bit of cosmetic work. It doesn't need anything crazy. There's one thing that they're still trying to find out. This door that has been put in, it needs to be approved first. This used to be a window and they made it into a door. So that's going to be done before the sale happens. If it doesn't get approved by the Comunale, they will have to put a window back, and then this will be your entrance to the patio, which is a little bit, a bit of a problem. You just have to look at it. It's right here through the front door, and you just go out and go back in. It doesn't make it as nice and cozy, but it's got your own key here and your own entrance to it. So it is a little bit more of a entrance, that you have to go through, especially if you're trying to take things from the kitchen. You have to go out your door and back in. So hopefully they can get it validated that this passes with a deed like this. That's the only thing that is a bit of a concern. But other than that, this is just This is crazy. Okay, let's go look through the house as we go down, and then we'll go over the fun stuff, what the price is. So we'll see you shortly as we go up. All right, so let's head down. One of the things that is being planned is to bring an elevator up here. So what's currently happening is there's an elevator on the outside wall, and we'll show you as we get down. That is for an elderly couple that used to live here. They have unfortunately passed away, and the son has agreed to have that individual lift removed, and an actual outside lift is going to be put on this outside wall. And you can see the lift over here, it's to the side. So they're going to move it over and put it on here, and everybody can decide if they want to be part of that lift. So that would be roughly $10,000 that you can opt into, or you can say, I don't want it. My suggestion would be to definitely take it, because it makes things a lot easier for you as you get older if you use this as your main residence to get up and down, because this is over 80 steps that you have to get up and down, especially taking your groceries. So having this elevator, it makes it a lot nicer as you get older, and it adds also value. So if you ever have to resell it, that is being an elevator on this side and you're part of the elevator system, it would be a lot easier if you ever needed to put it on the market. Now, all these have still some of the old tiles in here. Like I said, this used to be a hotel, so it is beautifully done. The first floor over here, that's offices, and then the apartments start the next floor up, and there's always 2 on each floor. So there's not that many people in this building, but look at the ceilings on this, and the decoration is very, very beautiful. Got the mailboxes, big double door. Go out this way. And then, like I said, over on this side, you have the pizza place and restaurant over here. It's definitely a good location. And then the park right across the street, which is really nice. So if you have any questions or need any info on it, just, drop them down below or shoot us an email. So the price on this one, 50 square meters, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, living and kitchen. Some of the furniture is staying, or I think all of the furniture can stay. I just don't know if anybody would want that, since it's been sitting for a year, and I don't know what the condition of that is if you kind of dig into it. But it's 68,000. This close to the city center and the main Corso. That is pretty impressive. I don't think this will last too much longer on the market like this. Somebody's going to swoop it up and redo it. So if you're looking for something in Sulmona with a terrace that is insane, and you just have a little bit, I think you would probably need maybe 15,000 to put in it. And that would also include doing a new kitchen. If you have about 15, at the most 20, you could get it completely fixed up and made really, really nice, especially with that outside seating. As soon as we have information on that double door, if that can stay like that, or if it has to be put back to a window, we'll put it down in the description and we'll let everybody know. Other than that, we will catch you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, comments, subscriptions. Let us know what you need, and we will see you then. Bye. But yeah, this is the main road that comes to this place, and you go down this way or going around this way. So you can go either way.